Good evening, it's Dave at All Things Important Reviews. Thanks for checking my channel out. Please smash that subscribe button and please smash that like button. I've got with me today two colours of the same model. This is the VICTORINOX Maverick Large. This is a 43mm watch. It's a big watch, but it's not thick, so it's very wearable. And this is, in my opinion, if you want quality, but you don't want to spend above 500 GBP, because these watches, if you're lucky, you can get in the grey market on eBay, Amazon, and in other kind of deals, you can get them sometimes sub 300 quid. I don't know why it's having trouble focusing there. Why is it not focused? Yeah, so I believe this is a contender. I have already reviewed the watch, but I just thought I'd show you different colours and just do another kind of, after wearing it for a good few months now, kind of follow-up review, if you will. I think this watch is a contender if you're a man and if you've got a decent sized wrist. If you've got, say, 6 and a bit inch above, I've got 7 and a quarter roughly, so I've got a moderate sized wrist, quite a big wrist. I would say that this is an outstanding all-around, just everything watch. It has the quality of tag, and people say that tag is not really luxury, and you know, but it has the quality of Longines and Tag, but they are slightly cheaper than those brands. But I mean, Victorinox make the Inox, which is a watch that I've reviewed that has been put through an unbelievable amount of stress tests to make it super durable. This feels like a tank also, but it's not as thick, which is good. The Inox is around 13.5mm thick. It is an absolute beast. Having said that, it has got a smaller lug to lug and a smaller end link to end link than this watch. This watch does have a big lug to lug and a big end link to end link. This watch, I believe, is about 50.8mm lug to lug with an end link to end link that is, you know, those parts there. I think this watch is about 56mm, which is big. And it does make it feel big on the wrist. But if you've got a big wrist like me, that is not an issue. Because it's only 11.6mm thick, it's super, super comfortable. This is a step up above, a massive step up above the homage watches that you can buy off AliExpress. If you're like me and you like the feel of a luxury watch, but you don't want to spend that kind of money, or you can't afford to spend that kind of money, then Victorinox are an all-round excellent brand that give you the looks with performance. You're getting the 100-meter water resist, and I'm not affiliated, by the way, with any Victorinox products at all. This is just my personal opinion, and there's no affiliate links down below for these products. This is just me talking off my own bat. The look, I mean, it has that kind of Submariner look, but with its own unique touch. It's got the numeral markings on the dial. It has the date window at 6 o'clock, not 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock. It's got another sub dial with, well, another sub ring of, you know, numbers. The bezel is not an aluminium bezel. I mean, maybe it has steel in there to support it, but the actual bezel itself, this part, it feels like ceramic. It's not ceramic though. The bezel is, I believe, a kind of lacquer, but the feel of it is a kind of ceramic. It feels ceramic, and it does look fantastic. It does look. The only criticism with the black one that I have is that I would have liked the bezel, sorry, the dive timings to be more legible. They're a little bit muted, but they're not on this one for some reason. They're still. It's just a colour thing, but it looks. If you look at that watch, it does look like a Submariner, the Rolex Submariner, but it's not, obviously. Now I'll just put them on my wrist to show you. It's got a superior presence to the Rolex Submariner because it's a bigger watch. It's 43mm. That is just straight up beautiful. It really is. There's something so simplistic and so beautiful about the Victorinox watches. And honestly, I've never found a brand, okay, that can make that kind of military style of watch with the ruggedness that Victorinox have, with the appearance, the kind of classy appearance that they have. They really are a kind of unique brand for that, in my honest opinion. If you see the Inox, just go and look at my review for the Inox. It's just a straight stainless steel watch with like a H-link construction for the bracelet. This one's has a 3-link kind of, you know, oyster style. But the Inox, even the straight black and stainless steel one, is just absolutely stunning. The bezel on that watch is unbelievable. Even though it doesn't rotate, you can get an Inox diver, which is what I'm going to pick up as well to show you. I've had that watch. That's a 45mm watch. This is a 43mm watch, but this is big because of the massive end link to end link size and the big lug to lug size. But they're not too heavy. This watch, I'm guessing, is about 185 to 190 grams. I think it's just below 200 grams. If you take the link set that you'll probably be taking out, it's probably going to be closer to like 170, 160, something like that. Now, ultimately, you know, you can get these watches in loads of different colours. The bracelets are super, super comfortable, and they also do a rubber band, which is overpriced. I think it's about 50 to 70 quid, and I'm not joking. It's a rip-off, although you probably will be able to find it in on eBay or Amazon for cheaper, or other watch sites for cheaper probably. But they do a rubber band. The rubber band is super comfortable. They also do a dive rubber band for the Inox, which is not what this is. But the bezel action is excellent. I love the fact the bezel is not an aluminium bezel. It does feel super durable. I've not had any kind of nicks on these watches. The alignment is outstanding. The crown is not screwed down on this model, but it is a quartz watch, but it's not screwed down. But it has got 100 meter water resist. And if Victorinox says it's got 100 meter water resist, I think I'll be trusting them above a Chinese manufacturer. And this watch, it's not automatic, it is quartz. You can get a mechanical one, but it's about 250 quid more expensive, and it's rarer, and so it's more difficult to get in a deal. So actually, I've seen them online for nearly 800 quid, and I'm not paying that for what this watch is, or even though it is worth that probably. I'm not. I want, on a daily driver, I don't like the inaccurate watches. I want it to be a quartz as a daily driver. So there's a lot to like about this watch, and I've been thinking about it, and if I had 500 quid to spend on a watch, I would be picking probably one of these. I think for all round bang for buck, appearance, utility, the swim resistance, the water resistance, the bracelets, the clasp is good. They have a diver's extension if you ever want to use it. I'll never use that. You've got your micro adjusts. It is a friction clasp. It's flip lock, but it is a friction clasp. There's no push buttons. That's something that they should upgrade, definitely. That's just me leaving the stickers on. I always do that on the clasp. They should upgrade it to put buttons on it, 100%, there is no question. But it's super durable, and I could even swap that out myself if I wanted. The bracelet does not significantly taper, but it tapers a little bit. I would say by a couple of mil or a millimetre, something like that. But the watch is fantastic, and as an all-round watch below 500 quid, if you can get this for closer to 200, 300 quid, it's a bargain for what you're actually getting. And it has everything: looks, performance, and utility. I'm trying to get it to focus. I don't know why tonight it's struggling to focus, this bloody camera. Yeah, so let's do a double wrist shot. This is definitely, probably, it's in my top 5 if it's not my favourite watch below 500 GBP. Thanks for checking my channel out. Hope you like this kind of mini revisiting review. There's going to be loads more stuff coming up. Thanks for checking my channel out. Stay safe. Have a great day.